We often think of joy as something that comes after the trial, after things improve, after prayers are answered the way we hoped. But disciples across the world are living in a different reality. They are choosing joy in the middle of difficulty, choosing gratitude when life feels heavy. How? The answer isn't found in perfect circumstances, it's found in perfect focus. Because when our lives are centered on Jesus Christ and God's plan, joy stops being fragile. It becomes steady, anchored, unshaken. Today, we are discussing how to hold on to that kind of joy no matter what life looks like. From his October 2025 conference talk, we learned from Elder Carlos Godoy that when our focus is steady, anchored in Jesus Christ and God's plan, joy stops depending on circumstance. It becomes a choice, a discipline, a quiet, radiant strength. No complaints, only smiling faces and grateful hearts, as Elder Godoy says. People who have learned to become saints in the truest way. In his talk, Elder Godoy also shares 5 different stories to show how saints all over Africa have been facing life's difficulties with no complaints, only smiling faces and grateful hearts.
My new assignment took Monique and me to beautiful Africa, where the church is flourishing. It has been a blessing to serve among the faithful saints in the Africa South area and witness the Lord's love for them. It is inspiring to see generational families of all backgrounds, including many successful and well-educated church members dedicating their time and talents to serve others. At the same time, given the region's demographics, many people of modest means are joining the church and transforming their lives through the blessings of tithing faithfulness and the educational opportunities offered by the church. Programs such as Succeeding School, English Connect, BYU Pathway, and the Perpetual Educational Fund bless many lives, especially those of the rising generation. President James E. Faust, once stated, "It has been said that this church does not necessarily attract great people, but more often makes ordinary people great." The greatness of our saints in Africa becomes even more evident as they face life challenges and the demands of a growing church. They always approach it with a positive attitude. They embody the well-known teaching from President Nelson. The joy we feel has little to do with the circumstances of our lives and everything to do with the focus of our lives. When the focus of our lives is in God's plan of salvation and Jesus Christ and His gospel, we can feel joy regardless of what is happening or not happening in our lives. They find joy despite their challenges. They have learned that our relationship with the Savior enables us to approach difficulties with smiling faces and grateful hearts.
Make sure to use the link in the description box to listen to the rest of his talk so that you can hear their inspiring stories and see for yourselves that in Him we are not finished, we are becoming.